Ama's eyes locked onto Prince Kweku's handsome face. She had a plan, one she had been thinking about for months. She wanted to marry the future king and become queen. Ama worked as a chef in the palace. She cooked delicious meals for the royal family, but she had a secret. She was using her job to get close to the prince. One day, Ama accidentally bumped into the prince. She smiled and apologized. The prince smiled back, and Ama saw her chance. She started leaving sweet threats and notes for the prince. She wanted him to fall in love with her. The prince didn't know Ama's true intentions. He thought she was just being friendly, but Ama was playing a game. She was using her charm to get what she wanted. As the days turned into weeks, Ama's plans were working. The prince was falling for her. He would often visit the kitchen just to see her. Ama would smile and flirt, making the prince feel special. But Ama's past was about to catch up with her. The king and the queen announced that the prince would marry a princess from a neighboring kingdom. Ama knew she had to act fast. She convinced the prince that they were meant to be together. She told him that she loved him and that she couldn't imagine living without him. The prince believed her. He thought she was sincere. But just as Ama was about to get what she wanted, a shocking twist threw everything off balance. The king and queen announced that they had discovered a long-forgotten law. The law stated that the prince could only marry a woman of royal blood if she was also a virgin. Ama was stunned. She had never intended for things to go this far. She knew she couldn't meet up the king's and queen's demand, but she didn't want to give up. She wanted to marry the prince no matter what. In a shocking betrayal, Ama revealed her true intentions to the prince. She told him that she had been using him all along. She only wanted to marry him for his title and power. The prince was devastated. He felt betrayed and used. He didn't know how he could ever trust anyone again. But as he looked at Ama, he saw something in her eyes. It was a glimmer of sadness, a hint of regret. The prince realized that Ama wasn't just a manipulative woman. She was also a complex and multifaceted human being. He didn't know what to do. He was torn between his love for Ama and his duty to the kingdom. As the prince stood there, trying to process his emotions, Ama vanished into the night. She left behind only a whisper of her presence. The prince was left with a haunting question. Would he ever see Ama again? The next morning, the prince received a note from Ama. It was a simple message. I'm sorry. The prince didn't know what to make of it. Was Ama truly sorry, or was she just trying to manipulate him again? The prince was left with more questions than answers. He didn't know what the future held, or what Ama's true intentions were. But he knew one thing: he would never forget the woman who had captured his heart.